three transformative elements significantly enhanced the quality of my life, health, relationship, and work: intermittent fasting, my innovative Ice Keto diet, and exposure to cold. In the following, I will delve into each one of these practices, detailing the specific regimens and protocols I adopted. I'll share insight gained during this journey, explaining the tremendous individual impacts and the collective influence they've had on my life. Hello everyone, if you are new here, welcome aboard. Here at Ice Mind Body, our objective is to construct the most extensive and informative video library on health and mind, particularly exploring some of the unconventional remedies such as cold exposure. My narrative may very much resonate with yours. For years, I adhered to a seemingly healthy lifestyle, maintaining a diet that was moderately low in carbs, high in protein, and minimizing processed food intake. Regular exercise and participation in various sports were integral to my routine, and while my sleep was satisfactory, it wasn't exceptional. Up until the age of 40, everything seemed fine: my overall well-being, blood test results, and key biomarkers. However, a noticeable decline in my energy levels, focus, and cognitive abilities emerged. I observed a diminished clarity of thought and found it challenging to plan ahead as effectively as I once did. Despite maintaining a healthy diet and adhering to my exercise routines, I experienced an accumulation of fat around my waist and observed weight gain. Simultaneously, my blood work began to show concerning trends, with glucose levels rising to pre-diabetic ranges and cholesterol and triglyceride exceeding normal limits. Subsequently, I discovered that many individuals begin experiencing similar sensations around that age. However, due to the gradual nature of these changes, some either fail to recognize them or attribute them to the natural aging process. Until then, I had experimented with various diets, but most proved unsustainable, as I would lose weight only to gain it back, often surpassing my initial weight. None of them truly evolved into a lasting lifestyle. That's when I discovered intermittent fasting, or time-restricted eating, a practice where you consume meals within a specific daily time frame and abstain from food for the remaining hours. During fasting periods, only water, coffee, or tea are permitted. This approach closely mirrors the historical way our ancestors lived for millions of years, prior to the advent of refrigerators and snack-filled cupboards. They hunted or gathered their food, consumed what they had, and then recommenced the cycle. The modern habit of constant eating and snacking disrupts the natural settling of blood glucose levels, leading to a perpetual production of insulin. Over time, this continuous insulin production contributes to insulin resistance and its associated problems, including type 2 diabetes. Today, I won't delve too deeply into the details, but intermittent fasting serves as a method to allow glucose levels to settle down and enhance insulin sensitivity over time. I commenced with the 16-8 regimen, concluding my last meal at 6 p.m. and refraining from eating until 10 a.m. the next morning. Starting with a 12-12 or 14-10 fasting period is also viable, and one can gradually extend fasting window. While the initial days might pose a slight challenge with hunger sensations, believe me, within a few days you adapt and feel significantly better than before. In terms of my diet, I continued with a low-carb approach. For breakfast, I was eating oat bran, a rich source of fiber, plus protein powder. Lunch typically consisted of a chicken salad. And for dinner, I made a deliberate choice of protein, accompanied by moderate amount of carbohydrates. I initially experienced significant weight loss with this routine, but eventually reached a plateau. Assessing my BMI, body fat percentage, and particularly my abdominal area, it was clear that I needed to lose more weight. This prompted me to explore the ketogenic diet. However, I encountered a challenge due to the abundance of misleading information and contradictive instructions related to keto. Some misleading approaches could potentially lead to a substantial increase in LDL or bad cholesterol, posing a concern for individuals genetically predisposed to high cholesterol. Before we move on, if you have been enjoying this episode, don't forget to show your support by liking and subscribing to the channel. I'll delve into the specific challenges I encountered with the keto diet in another video. However, having experimented with various diets like Weight Watchers, Atkins, Dukan, and Standard Keto over the years, I decided it was time to craft my own personalized diet, which I named Ice Keto. Essentially, I adhere to foods allowed on both the keto and paleo diet lists, complemented by intermittent fasting. While this may limit some choices compared to a strict keto or paleo approach, I firmly believe it represents an optimal diet for the body. It's very low in carb, hovering around 30 grams or below, features moderate fat with focus on unsaturated fats as opposed to saturated fat, which is encouraged in pure keto diet, moderate protein, and emphasis ample vegetable intake. This diet is designed to yield lower glucose, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels, and more crucially, reduce inflammation in the body and feed our gut microbiomes. Upon transitioning to my Ice Keto diet and extending my fasting period to 18 hours a day with occasional 24-hour fast, I continued effortlessly to lose weight and found maintenance to be significantly easier. It's noteworthy that with a slightly increased daily carb intake to around 70-80 grams, weight maintenance is achievable, providing more flexibility in food choices, as long as the intermittent fasting routine with at least the 16-hour fasting period is maintained. The third pivotal aspect of my life transformation was cold exposure. While my channel features numerous videos expounding on the benefits of cold exposure, the correct methodology, and the specific applications for various issues, I can attest that integrating cold exposure seamlessly complemented my diet. This synergy resulted in a notable enhancement of my energy levels, cognitive abilities, and a reduction in inflammation and chronic pain I had previously experienced. Furthermore, the consistent practice of cold exposure brought about a substantial increase in mental strength and willpower, which should not be underestimated. In fact, it made navigating through hunger during my 24-hour fasts remarkably manageable and facilitated the elimination of some of behavioral addictions that I used to struggle with effortlessly. There are two other elements that have also been crucial in my mental and physical health: sleep and meditation, which I will cover in another episode. Anyhow, I hope I have effectively summarized the three key elements that have had a profound impact on my life. However, please feel free to share your preferences in the comment section if you'd like me to delve deeper into any specific area. If you are eager to learn more about cold exposure and cold therapy, explore our other videos here. And don't forget to show your support by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more content. Wishing you the best of luck on your life transformation, and until next time.